Hello, my name is Ann, and today I'm going to show you the design comparison between the Sony Xperia E and the Samsung Galaxy J7 2016 edition. So both of these phones are from two different brands, and actually this two has a lot of differences that I want to point out here. But because it has a lot of difference, I want to talk about the similarities first because there's still some similarities of these two phones. So the first thing I want to take a look at the similarities, and we'll take a look here at the back. So you can see here we do have the camera on both sides here. Has a round, has a little bit more squarish with a rounded corners, and it has a 2 megapixel camera, a 3.2 megapixel camera, whereas it has a 13 megapixel camera. And this guy actually lacks a lot of things. Again, so we do have the speaker on the back like this. Both phones. The Samsung has a next to the camera. This one has on the bottom. And the E actually doesn't really have any kind of a erasing kind of a part to actually prevent the speaker from distorting. So it's kind of easy to get distorted because this back here is completely flat, and there is nothing to protect it, the speaker. So that's kind of downside here. Otherwise, these two phones are actually a little bit different. And take a look at the back cover a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the back cover of these two phones and the E. You can see the E has two back covers. Okay, like Samsung, which is very traditional one back cover, this guy has a two back cover. You can see this one's for battery, this one for a speaker, and you can see the back here. This is white, this is black, even though both have a front of white, but the back are different. This guy is black, this guy is white. And the battery on the E is a 1500 milliamp hour battery. This guy and the Samsung has a 3300 cell. And let's take a look at some of the the placement here. The SIM. So the E only has one SIM tray, and this is a micro SIM. And the E and the Samsung Galaxy 7 2016 has two SIM slots, and again they are micro SIM. And also we do have the micro SD card slot, as well as this one on this position right here, which is pretty nice. So that is the back cover, and let me just go ahead and pull everything in. And one fun fact is that you need to pop in the bottom cover on the E before putting the top cover. So that is a little bit warning here using this phone. And okay. And we do have the Sony for the back cover. Okay, so let's take a look at the side here for a moment. So we do have the volume on the J7 2016. For the E, we do have the micro USB port for charging. On the right side, where we can find Sony's very obvious tradition, their dedicated shutter button right here. You can see this is the one I lost the cover, so it's a little bit ugly. But the Sony has a shutter button for quick snap, and the power button as well as volume button. Again, lost my cover again. And the J116 only has one power button. And you can see here we do have some Samsung's unique design points. So you can see that the middle of the frame, it is a little bit loosening. It's a little bit on the bottom. But when you go to the side, to the corners of this frame, you can see that they're all raising. You can see. You can see that, but yeah, you can see that it's a bit of a wide design here. This middle is loose, is on in undercover. This one has a raise, so it's a little bit of a unique design point from Samsung. Okay, Let's go to front here and look at the button. Look at the sensor placement. The Sony has two sensors on the left side. Samsung has two on the right side, and it does not have any some sort of a front flash or front facing camera, and this guy has. I mean, Sony really lacked a lot in 2013. And one thing similar is the one here they have on off screen buttons. It has a home button, and the position of the back and the multitasking or menu is different. Sony is in the right side, like the Nexus style. This one has a more of a Samsung style when it's kind of in the opposite direction. So that is look at the screen again. We have a 3.5-inch screen with the resolution of 480p. This guy has a 720p screen with a 5.5-inch screen. So that is basically everything. Let me just take a look, see what we can actually see here. Basically that is enough for this one. So basically, thank you for watching, and I always gonna do more video about this very soon. And thank you for watching again, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share down below for more videos in the future. Anyways, thank you and goodbye.